Welcome back everyone, it's good to be live again. It's been a while. Yes, still getting a lot of things done. So I've been a little bit distant in the time. Just got back from holiday as well. So just getting back into the swing of things. Should be having a few more videos coming out. There's just a lot of work at the moment, which has been good because we are launching the new alignment modality in June. In January. I'll talk a little bit about that at the end. Just getting the book ready for publisher now. I'll have some decks of cards coming out soon, which will probably go through the publishing house, and I'll also be selling them on Etsy and places like that, but I'll be advertising all that. So there's a lot of admin stuff at the moment, a lot of new channeling coming through. The alignment modality has changed a lot. We've got some really fantastic symbols that we're using. I've been using them on the people that have already gone through, the students initiates, and they're having some quite profound reactions, which has been brilliant. And this information that's coming through now, it's very apt for the new age that we're moving into, especially the Aquarian age. And also where we're at with our emotional bodies, where human collective consciousness is coming together and it's sort of forming a sort of sinking energy. And what's happening is it's the polarity, the resonance of our frequency is starting to stabilize itself, coming out into a place that creates the two pathways of either staying in the model that currently runs this planet, or moving into something more lighter, more evolved, more awakened. But this is what this whole time and era is about. That's why so many souls and non-physical entities, extraterrestrials, different planets are all looking at Earth at the moment, because we're going through such a colossal shift. And what's happening is it's bringing up all the denied, repressed trauma, which we've talked about many times, and we will continue to talk about, because spirit keep pushing the point, because people are still not waking up. Hence why these videos keep coming out, and there's some repeats in them. However, at the right time, you'll hear something completely different to if you listen to this message in a month or listen to it 6 months ago. Your reaction and how you hear things can be very different, because obviously your consciousness is changing. And we have to be ready for transformation as well. It can't be done through the mind. So everything has to be done through feelings, through intuition, through synchronicity, and basically listening and just being present and surrendering to what your soul is trying to give you and awaken you to. So there's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of information being passed through. There's still, unfortunately, a lot of misinformation coming through the mainstream New Age groups. Unfortunately, you have to be discerning when you take information in, like even what I'm about to say. You need to feel what I'm about to say. Don't just listen to it logically. Let it resonate with your cells, your emotional body. And then obviously, then it's authentic for you, because if you feel it, then it's authentic information. Okay, so we're going to get into the message in a second. So this is Nibiru. Now, there's been a few good psychics talking about Nibiru, and obviously the planet's coming back. Many people have talked about it. The mainstream talk about the anarchy and all the rest of it being on there. Sorry, my video's gone a bit off sideways. And basically, hang on a sec. Sorry, my video has shifted. Okay. Looks like well, I'm not sure what's going on here, so, well, anyway, sorry about this, guys. It seems that I'm on an angle. I think it's still live anyway, so I'll just keep recording. It's never done that before. How bizarre. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to read off the Nibiru message. Now, we're going to do it. I don't normally do this, but I'm going to just do a short meditation at the end with something that it speaks about. But if you're listening on the go, make sure you come back to it and do it when you can sit at home and be quiet with no one sort of interfering with you. Because it's important that, when these messages come through, and anyone that's listening, you're more than likely meant to hear it and work with it. So just be a bit, keep your mind open, but come back to it when you can. I would do this as soon as possible. If you're at home now, then when I go through the meditation, just sit. I'm just going to do it for a few minutes because I just want to open up. But when you do it at home on your own, sit with as long as you need, okay? All right, because these messages are primarily information. I do all the live healing and stuff on my other group and through the alignment modality. Okay, so Nibiru. I'm an awakening planet, forging my way through human collective consciousness. Unknown to many who walk, however, a large memory of me resides in your DNA. I first brought my consciousness to your evolving species many millennia ago, and I don't only affect 3D Earth, but many parallel experiences Earth consciousness embodies. I am here to represent your denial. Lurking in my murky waters is the depravity of human consciousness. The frequency on your planet is idling, for many are refusing their souls, and I now mirror the deepest denial. And for those who walk and refuse their light shall experience the depths of their polarity. The race that live within me, some of you know well. They are a warring civilization and are the keepers of many shadow forces that live through your universe. Many among you don't know what lies within your own subconscious, and I am here to bring awareness to these depths of denial, and only the humble will take charge with their light. I come as a warning to look beyond the veil of illusionary conditions and accept you are more than your story. Through this humble intention, you will find a unique turning point on your life path, because it's your highest will to do so. I will empower the shadow forces, for it is their intention. And I will empower the awakened, for it is their intention to see that which is unseen. And through these intentions, life will continue. But Earth will not be a playground any longer for those that don't respect their light. It's your choice to fall deeper into your shadow or emerge into your full expression. The sun and myself are your great awakeners on your current timeline. My consciousness sits in your sacral chakra whilst the sun moves into your third eye. I am heavy, sluggish. The sun is light and airy. Fill us in these two centres and ask for an oscillation to occur within your third dimensional being. We are aligning to define polarity. For your earth is moving into a new age, and those that dwell will move on, and those who integrate will embrace. It's all down to choice, as it always has been. Dysfunction on your current timeline is an accumulation of unresolved lessons that have taken place over many cycles and civilizations. You are on the dawn of realization, and all will be exposed, for no one can live in denial any longer. You must all face your true selves, whether that is light or shadow, and embrace that reality. All will return to the light at some stage, but there are those souls who still need to stay detached, and that is okay. You will all face your most inner feelings, because choice is now on the table. Do I stay in suffering and servitude? Or do I take my power back and remember my true self? If you choose to stay associated with your 3D perspective on life and your conditioned self, that is okay too, but you will not evolve through this network of consciousness. If you own your truth, you will cease the suffering and return with your universal brethren. All is choice is okay, but it all exists under the umbrella of unconditional love. So no one is ever truly lost or forgotten, but it's your decision now to step up to something grander, something fulfilling. I have been affecting your emotions for a while, including Earth's emotional body, hence the weather conditions. Within the human psyche, I've highlighted your fears and anxiety because I intend for you to wake up and live authentically. The powers that be upon your planet have you running around worrying about everything, but you will only find sense if you sit with your own feelings and just accept them. And through this narrative, you will feel comfort and safety. Again, it's down to choice. And so we're going to do the little meditation now. So I want you just to close your eyes, and we're going to come into your sacral chakra. And this I would do for probably a week or 2 weeks, and you'll know intuitively when to stop. And all you're going to do, like anything in our light cycles, our light days, you just need the intention and your imagination. So as you close your eyes, you're going to start to breathe through your sacral chakra, breathe out your third eye chakra. And you're going to call forth the consciousness of Nibiru that is already there with you, because if you're listening, your soul has already agreed to do this. So as you breathe through and you ignite the passion of Nibiru, just breathe through and accept that it's there, and you can imagine this planet being there, emanating its consciousness. And then you move up into your third eye and you do the same, and you call forth the pure consciousness of the sun. And it is there to sit within the third eye. Now, polarity resonance can only be achieved through oscillation. So this is about creating energetic oscillation, but all you need is your intention, the planets, your higher self, your soul will do the rest. So you're just going to sit there, breathing in through the sacral, out through the third eye, and every 10 breaths, just reverse that. And don't get too caught up in counting, just be there in the moment. And when you feel it, just reverse the breath. So in through the third eye, out through the sacral. Do that a few times. And all you're doing is setting the intention for this oscillation to occur. And this is about bringing you into your truth, your polarity. It's about bringing things to the surface. Now, when you feel emotions, you are not to judge them. You're just meant to observe them and thank them for being there. Because if you get into judgment of what you're feeling, or deny what you're feeling, or get fearful about what you're feeling, then you're just going to suppress it. So just allow your imagination. As Einstein said, everything is achieved through imagination. It's our greatest tool. And you are just closing your eyes. And you can imagine the oscillation. You can imagine a beam of light going from each planet, from the sun to Nibiru, up and down your spine, or through your chakra system, or just through your torso, down through the throat. It doesn't matter. Just sit there and receive. Because in truth, less is more when you're receiving these divine interventions. And I say divine because the consciousness of these planets holds the highest aspect of our consciousness while in a 3D planet, especially now, like all planets do. They're all affected by how we move, how we live, how we feel, how we think. So just allowing that oscillation to occur and move. And this is going to get things moving. Now you may awaken to something tomorrow or the next day or a week's time. You may awaken to more synchronicity. Follow the signs. What are you feeling? What is your soul trying to tell you? What is it time to let go of? Is there a new path you need to take now? So again, this will be subtle, but it'll also be in your face. Because if your soul is trying to awaken you up to something grander, something more spectacular, then all you need to do is accept it and surrender to it. And that's the simplicity of spirituality. It's just accepting and surrendering, and all else will fall into place. So this is giving you a basic understanding of what these planets are trying to bring forth to your consciousness at this time. Like I said, sit for 5-10 minutes a day for the next week or 2 weeks, as long as you need. And you should start to feel things moving through the body, things breaking up. You may have some physical ailments that are release. Everyone will be different, but just accept that this is a healing for your highest good, and all is positive. So, like I said, I'm running the alignment modality, the relaunch, really excited about it. There's lots of new stuff in it, and lots of new channeled information. Spirit, even when we brought it out 2-3 years ago, when we put it all together, they said it would change, and it will evolve, and things will change and move, and other things will be taken out, put in. That's exactly what's happening. So I'm very excited to be sharing that. So I've left the link to the courses. Obviously the website's there. Have a look. If it's something of interest to you, if you've got any questions, just email me. All my information's on the website. So the website is all the w's.alignmentmodality.com. The link I've put is to the courses page. And like I said, if you've got any questions, just email me. But all the information's there. There's a video slide, there's a short video explanation, there's a written explanation, all the information you need. But yeah, like I said, any questions, just email me. And we'll be talking again soon. We still haven't finished this planetary range, so there'll be something else coming through from the cosmos at some stage, because we're starting to reconnect back with the ancient ways, the ancient language, which is stellar communication, and that very much includes, you know, planets, comets, stars, and all the rest of it. And of course, we teach all this on the modality as well. And we'll be introducing the astrology into the module 1 as well, which I'm very excited to be doing. And that's Larissa, my partner, will be bringing that forward. And yeah, it's all good. Excellent. And we got, like I said, the symbols. I'm really happy to share those. I might be putting some on this mainstream group eventually as well. So even if you don't come on the alignment modality, I will be sharing maybe 1 or 2 of them later. And we'll go from there, because obviously this information is gifted for humanity, and everyone needs to have the experience with it. All right, guys, thank you so much. Look forward to speaking to you all again soon. Have a lovely weekend. All the best.